This is a baby bootie made with a V-stitch. I will be using a size F crochet hook, 3.75 millimeters. I will be using 3-ply yarn. We will start by attaching a slip knot to the crochet hook. Take the loose end, wrap it over the main strand. Now you have a loop. Take the loop, wrap it over the main strand. Put your hook below the center strand, back up the opposite side. This creates the slip knot. Work a chain of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We will start by working 3 single crochet in the next chain, which is this chain right here. We're going to work 3 single crochet. That's 1, 2, 3. We will work 1 single crochet in each of the next 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will work 1 double crochet in each of the next 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this last chain, we will work 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you work like this, you may have a little opening right here, and you can take your beginning tail and pull it shut like that, and then sew it shut if it gets to be too large. Work 1 double crochet in each of the next 6 chains, so I'll be going right below this chain there, and then the next chain, and they are sharing with the same stitch on the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Work 1 single crochet in each of the next 5 chains, and we're working right on the opposite side. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will join with the beginning stitch. Joining is putting your hook right below these 2 loops. Wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook. We have completed round 1. I will point out right here as well, there may be a little bit of an opening. You can sew that up upon completion, so this can be taken care of. It is not anything to worry about. I am going to work a chain 1 as the step up, and I'm going to work 3 double crochet in the same space, and I'm working right through this single crochet right here below the 2 loops like that. This is the second double crochet, the third double crochet. You can see right there, they're all worked in the same stitch. Work 1 double crochet in the next stitch, work 3 in the next stitch, work 1 double crochet in each of the next 11 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Work 3 double crochet in the next stitch, work 1 in the next stitch, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. This is increasing at the toe. That's number 2, 3. Work 1 in the next stitch. The next stitch will be 3 for the increase. We're working 3 double crochet all in the same stitch. One double crochet in the next stitch, 3 double crochet in the next stitch. That's number 2, number 3. Now when you look right here at where we started here with 3 double crochet, 1, 3 double crochet for the increase, 1, 3, 1, then 3 more in the same stitch. Work 1 double crochet in each of the next 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We will work 2 double crochet in the last stitch. This will give us a total of 46 stitches on round 2. I'm going to join below the 2 loops at the top of the stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook. We have completed round 2. Round 3 will be 1 double crochet in each stitch around. I'm going to work the chain 1. This is my step up. I will be working in the back loop only. We were going below both loops. I'm going to be working below the back loop. This is called back loop only. You may see the shorthand abbreviation as BLO. I'm working the first double crochet. We will have a total of 46. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This is what we have on the first side, and you can see the sides are starting to form or curl up. You will continue around to the beginning, working below the back loop only, 1 double crochet in each stitch for a total of 46. I'm working my last double crochet. I'm going to join below the 2 loops at the top of the stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook, just like that. This is 3 rounds. And I'm going to start off round 4 with the chain 1. That's my step up and will not count as a stitch. This time I'm working below both the loops, working 1 double crochet in each stitch around for a total of 46. That's 4, 5, 6, and I'm working right below these 2 loops, 7, 8, 9, 10. You will continue around to the beginning for a total of 46. I am going to join with the beginning stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook, wrap the yarn over. We're going to cut the yarn. And if you have some little holes down here, you may want to cut a little bit extra. I'm going to cut off a little bit extra and weave these little holes shut a little bit tighter down there at the beginning. But at this point we have an approximate 4.5 inch bottom to the bootie, and when we flip it over it's about 10.5 centimeters. I have threaded my needle and I'm working on the inside. This is the outside, and I'm going to start up here and just make a little knot. And now I'm sewing on the inside, working between the stitches, just like that. And I'm working down here, right here to this beginning part. I'm not too fond of that. Now I don't want to pull it down too much, or this is what will happen. You'll end up pulling your edge down like that, and you don't want that to happen, so you'll want to keep that in mind. So this is what you can do when you get down here. Make a little knot down here so it doesn't pull, just in case you pull too tight at some point. Now what I'm going to do is just work between this foundation a little bit, and then securing the stitches. And it's just adding a little seam. You can't even see it on this outside. And it was that beginning part that I wasn't too fond of. And there's what it looks like on the outside, and you can't see any of the sewing. I'm keeping it all to the inside. And sometimes the chain can get a little bit loose, so I like adding a little extra security to the foundation. Now I'm up here where all 7 of these loops are at, up here, and we can secure those as well. I'm going to make a little knot right here, then I'm going to run my needle right between the stitches like that, and I've picked up all of them. And then we can secure them by running the yarn through a couple of times, just like that. That'll pull them tighter and give them some extra security. Now I'm going to make a knot right here. And I'm going to knot these 2 together. I'm going to tie a knot. And I'm going to hide this one between the stitches like that. And we have them sewn in pretty well. I have threaded my needle with this second tail, and I'm going to sew it right in here at the beginning as well, just like that. And I'm going to go through or over a stitch and then back in the opposite direction, just like that. And then cut off the tail. And this is what it looks like on the outside. This is the inside, and we have a little bit nicer seam right here at the beginning foundation, and that's how you work with the chains, since sometimes they can be a little bit loose, and that helps secure that center foundation right up. Now we flip this over, and you can see this is the heel section and this is the front toe section, and I don't do anything fancy. I just squash the 2 sides together like that, and then I call this my center. And I do want to make sure it's somewhat even, because if you did it like this, then you can see here that that's a big mess and that wouldn't come out right. You want to just squash your seam down here. This is the foundation beginning like that, and then it's going to come up pretty even. We want to count back 13 stitches, count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right about here. And this is one of those things that it doesn't have to be perfect, but if you do go too far off, it might look kind of funny. So just get it in here the best that you can, like that. I'm going to work a chain 1 for the step up, and I'm going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 9 stitches. This is number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is where we have ended up. This is the toe front. Now we want to work 4 double crochet decreases. I have the yarn wrapped over my hook, and I'm going to work in the front loop only. We have been working below both, but this time is the front loop only. The abbreviation is FLO, front loop only. Wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Leave the 2 remaining loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over, put your hook through the next front loop only, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. There are 3 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. This will give us our first decrease, and this is taking 2 stitches and reducing it down to 1 stitch. We have 3 more to work. I'm working the second decrease, wrap the yarn over, put your hook through the front loop only, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. We have worked 2 double crochet decreases. Working in the next, we're putting our hook through the front loop only, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over the hook, put your hook below the front loop only, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 3 loops on the hook, wrap the yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That's our 3rd. This is our 4th double crochet decrease. Once we've completed our decreases, we can peek inside here, and we have ended up over here on this side, and this is in line with where we want to be. We will be working 9 more double crochet. Work 1 double crochet in each of the next 9 stitches. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And with it just laying here, you have an idea if they look pretty even on both sides, and it does look even at this point to me. Now if this side ended up here and this side ended way back here, you would want to rip it out and start over, but if it's just slightly off a little bit, nobody's even going to notice. When I started working across this end part here, which was the toe decrease, I was working across 26 stitches. I reduced them down to 22 stitches, so we were working across the front 26 stitches. Row 2, we're going to be working across 22 stitches. When we have our decrease complete, we will have 19. So we will start off with our chain 1. That will not count as a stitch, that's only the step up. Work 1 double crochet in each of the next 8 stitches. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will be working 3 double crochet decreases. This time I'm going to be working in the back loop only, and this is so I have my loops to the front. So I'm going to pick up this back loop, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, put your hook through the next back loop only, wrap the yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. We have made our first double crochet decrease. We are working our next double crochet decrease. This is our final double crochet decrease. We will be working 1 double crochet in each of the next 8 stitches. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is what we have. We want to take and flip our work inside out like this. We will be joining this part together like this with a series of half double crochet. I'm going to work a chain 1 and then work the first half double crochet, and I'm going to work a slip stitch, and that's putting my hook below the 2 loops, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook. I'm going to work a half double crochet in the next stitch like that, then work a slip stitch on the opposite side, work a half double crochet in the next stitch, And then on this side, working a slip stitch. And then you can see right here, this is joining the two sides together. And I'll flip it right side out. This is what it looks like on the front. And we still have the rest of these that we need to attach together. And we'll continue working on the inside, closing this up. I'm working a half double crochet, a slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, now slip stitch on the opposite side, half double crochet, and a slip stitch. Half double crochet and a slip stitch. We don't have much left here, so we can go on ahead and work a slip stitch here at the end. Then wrap the yarn over, pull through, give it a tug. We want to flip it around to make sure we don't have a big hole there, which we don't, and that's good. Now I'm going to make a little knot here at the end, and if you did happen to have a hole, you could use this tail to sew it up. Then I'm going to weave my tail between the stitches like this. And I'm going to go through a strand back in the opposite direction like this, and then cut off the yarn. I have attached a slip knot to the crochet hook, and you can attach the yarn at any place along the opening. I am putting my hook below the two loops at the top of the stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook like that. I'm going to work a chain one. This will not count as a stitch. I will be working 32 half double crochet evenly around. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I am crocheting over this tail, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and we are working in the sides of the stitches, and they can be a little bit challenging. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. and I worked 32 in the last stitch because I was one short, so to even it up I went on ahead and worked 32 stitches. I'm going to work a slip stitch to join, putting my hook below the 2 loops at the top of the stitch, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook. I'm going to work a chain 3. This is the first half double crochet, chain 1. We will skip a stitch. In the next stitch we will work a half double crochet, chain 1. In the next stitch work a half double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, half double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, half double crochet, chain 1. You will continue around to the beginning. This is going to be the opening for the tie. Skip a stitch, half double crochet, chain 1, 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 skip a stitch, half double crochet, chain 1. I have worked my final half double crochet and chain 1. I am going to pick up and work a slip stitch right here like this, putting my hook below the 2 loops. There's 1 loop on the bottom, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook, and we have completed our eyelet round, or round 2. This is the round where you will be able to attach a ribbon or a crochet chain, whatever you want to use. You could use a twist cord, and this is to secure the bootie to the baby's foot. Round 3, we will start off with a chain 4, work a double crochet in the same stitch. This is our V stitch. The first chain counts as the first stitch with a chain 1 between, then a double crochet. In the next stitch we will work 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the same stitch. In the next half double crochet we will work 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the same stitch. In the next stitch we will work 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet in the same stitch. And you will continue around to the beginning, working 1 double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch. This is what we have completed. I am back around to the beginning, and I'm going to work a slip stitch to join right here, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook. This completes round 3. Round 4, we will work a slip stitch into the chain 1 space, start with a chain 4, and work another double crochet in the same stitch. In the next chain 1 space we will work 1 double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. In the next V stitch we will work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch. Next V stitch we will work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch. In the next space, which is the chain 1 space, work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And this is what we have. This is what it looks like from the side. I have not changed color. This is the same color that I've been using. You can see right about here where it started changing over to the yellow. So this is all the same color. You will continue around to the beginning, working the V stitch in each stitch around. We will join with the beginning stitch, putting your hook below the 2 loops. We're working in the 3rd chain up, wrap the yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook, and this joins the round. We have completed the bootie, and you will want some kind of tie so you can pull it snug like this. I have attached a slip knot to the crochet hook and I'm going to work a chain of 70. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. You will continue with the chain for 70 or for how long you want the length of your chain to be. Now I'm going to cut off the yarn like that. You will need to secure your yarn so it does not come apart. This is how you will thread your chain through this eyelet round. And then it's over and under, weaving until you get it all the way around. And then you can give it a little tug like this, and then that pulls it up around the ankle. Then you can make a little tie here like this. And then they stay secure in place. You'll either want to sew them in or make a secure knot. When you wash them, the tails do come out of the ties. So it's just as easy to make a second and third knot like this. And make sure they're nice and secure. And then cut them right about there. And then that doesn't look too bad like that.
The end card annotation will take you to 2 more baby crochet tutorials, a different style baby bootie, and a crochet hat. Once you get your projects complete, please share them with me on my Google Plus community. Congratulations to all of you with new little ones in your family. It's bewildering to see how quickly they grow. It was after my first 2 kids were born that I learned how to make baby booties. By the time my youngest son got here, he had quite a few baby booties by the time he was born. And I had learned how to modify, so I had a variety of sizes. And I know how it can be frustrating to make something and it doesn't fit. Sometimes you can get the size you need just by simply changing the size of your hook. A larger hook for a larger size, a smaller hook for a smaller size. And if you jump up to the larger size hook and you're getting holes in your yarn, that's an indication that your yarn may be too small. So you will want to find a larger yarn to work with the hook so it's not making holes and gaps. Other times you can adjust the size by eliminating a stitch or 2 for a smaller size, or you can add a stitch to get a larger size. And as you progress to the next round, you will have additional stitches to work with to make your bootie larger. Tell me about the types of yarn you will be using to make your baby booties. Now that this one is complete, what will be your next crochet project?